Alright, my bad, ladies and gents. We got cut off because somebody, wanted to call my phone. So we here live, out here at Rockefeller Center, waiting the election, determination on who won and who didn't win, and the stuff we see, including the people you see, is interesting, They got security like, no, you gotta go that way, you gotta go that way. They don't want to let you move around in here, bro. My brewers, bro.
Sí, più o meno. Look at have nice pictures.
That's good. I'm live. And I keep trying to talk to the people. Keep the camera rolling. And you kept calling me, talking about something. Everybody came out to make me dang good thing. Look at home, go. Go ahead, smile for the camera. Do it again, girl. There you go. All these people out here, man. All these foreigners. We got a bunch of foreigners out here. You're like, oh, where the New Yorkers at?
How you doing, brother?
He put his hand down quick. I ain't no New Yorker.
Hold on. I'm from Queens. How you doing?
You from Queens? Oh, I'm not a New Yorker?
Yes, sir. Elmers.
Whoa. I found some New Yorkers. How y'all doing? Who y'all voting for today?
We already voted for that.
Hillary, huh?
Of course we do.
Everybody going for Hillary.
I need to stay in this country.
You need to stay in this country.
I grew up here. But
so did I. So did I. But you do actually think that guy gonna make good on that threat? He gonna take Muslims and kick them out the country?
But
you're a brown guy that needs to stay here. So am I. I'm brown too.
Oh God!
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I didn't know we was brown people.
No.
I mean, I may or may not be a citizen.
Look, wait a minute. We brown people now? So what color am I? If we brown, what color am I?
Listen, you're no longer.
I'm chocolate. Hey.
Chocolate.
You're
That's
no
a delicious
longer
color.
hated.
What?
We're hated.
That's a delicious color. What you talking about?
You're
Listen,
accepted.
I'd rather have
I'm
chocolate.
accepted.
I'd rather have chocolate.
Look,
We're the ones.
and watch this now. Let me bring this to full circle so that we understand thoroughly. People have this conception that Hillary Clinton's going to do something more dramatic than...
No, absolutely not.
No?
It's going to be the status quo. However, her opponent is going to deliver some nonsense who cannot deliver, who has his demagogical views, who has his nonsensical views. If you can say, I need to do X, show me how you're going to do Y and Z afterwards.
Okay.
You can't deliver Y
So
and
we
Z.
both could agree that he's an idiot.
Idiot or not, you can't deliver something after you said one thing, and there needs to be a logical pattern. I'm sorry, I've been drinking.
No, just good. Let it out, baby.
I'm very nervous right
There
now.
is no logical
Who's gonna
pattern.
win?
There is no logical
There
pattern.
is no, he doesn't have a plan.
He don't have a plan.
Pattern, there's no plan.
He has no plan, no pattern.
Is hate.
It's hate. That's his only
It's
plan.
demagogical views.
Base.
It
Hate.
really is.
Now,
I'm
wait.
very sensitive, and
Let me break it down a little bit. So, what's Hillary plan?
So she has more of a plan.
No, I gotta know.
Do you really believe that the record that she's had?
Tell me Floyd.
Hillary then moved up on the level. That's what the crowd is yelling for. So she moved up a level. So I don't want y'all to be distracted. But come on back on over here.
She's 209.
She's 209. She's at 209. So they getting closer to that push line. So she's at 209 at this point. So be mindful. We trying to climb over the hill, like the little engine. I think I can. So they're trying to get over the hill now. But wait a minute, I'm trying to get homegirl back from the engine room. But hold on, it's too much going on. Oh, Donald Trump then came up. Trump then came up. So it looks like this is going to be a fight to the bitter end. But wait a minute, let's not get lost. Wait, homegirl go. Where you at? There she goes. All right, let's finish that conversation now. Wait a minute. So what'd you say Hillary going to do again?
Don't you think she's got a proven track record that she actually cares? What does Trump care about besides Trump?
Let's look at her track record. Let's look at her track record.
What do you want to look at? Benghazi?
Nah, hell nah. Benghazi was just a bureaucratic mix-up that caused some 4 innocent men to lose their lives.
And what happened?
Unfortunately.
And what happened under Bush? And how many embassies?
Way more damage.
Okay.
Way more damage. So we didn't get sideswiped with that.
If she had a penis, do we really think that anyone would really care about Benghazi or would care about emails?
I gotta agree with her. I don't think too many people would care much if she was a male.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Him
But
a pass, and they would vote for him hands down over a Trump.
so, do you think everybody out here is not for Hillary?
I believe that we're in a metropolitan area, and yes, I
So-
believe that a
so-
majority of the people here.
On that argument, the majority of the people are actually for Hillary.
No, I said in this majority right here in the metropolitan area, I think when you're looking at places where there's less admins, where people are angry because they're not making ends meet and they need a crutch. I think it's easy for Trump to play on that instead of giving them hope. He just plays on fear.
So you don't think Hillary's deceiving the people?
Okay.
Well, truthfully, they said she lied like one time too many. She lied about her emails.
Are you saying that Trump has not lied?
No. We gonna get to Trump. We gonna get to Trump. See that? No, listen. I'm not the main. I'm not the main media. So I don't play. Listen, I'm partisan, bipartisan. I'm not with Trump. I'm not with Hillary.
Hi, come on.
I am with the people. I am with the people.
So the lies were the equivalent.
This is the objective. This is the objective opinion. But I am with the people.
So here's the lies equivalent. She lied about her emails, about
Huh?
her email scandal. Great, she did.
Yeah,
lie
she
about
did,
that.
she did.
was
What else she
very
lied
honest
about?
that.
Wait, how
But
did she even
here's
lie
the-
about
Wait,
it?
here-
no.
Here's the
How does she
here's the
lie
severity
if
of it.
Comey didn't come out and
Severity
say
of
she
what
lied?
she was like, oh, I was very lazy about using my BlackBerry versus what have you.
She didn't understand the technology. She didn't even know how she doesn't
Then,
use a desktop.
this
are
is
you
the
putting
equivalent.
your hands out to silence two women?
No.
Seriously, you're as bad as Trump. Don't
equivalent-
put your hands out to silence us. We have
equivalency
something
was,
to say.
I-
Hello, hi, hello. I do have
Wait.
something to say.
You married?
Hi.
You married?
That's his
Okay,
girlfriend
that's
right
why.
there,
That's
I
why.
would
Okay,
think.
that's why. That's why.
Can you give me 2
Listen,
seconds
don't
to finish
listen.
a point since, really?
Let her finish. Go
Really?
ahead, dog. You were saying?
Back when technology did not exist, way back in the day, when they were just starting to use email and servers, what were they doing? Where did all the email go under Bush? How many got deleted? They weren't using that technology. They could use private servers. They didn't care. Back then, they did not care, and they didn't have the technology to make sure that things were as secure as they do now.
So it's safe
The
to
fact
say.
that she's using it, and she started back when they were doing it under Bush's administration. How do we penalize her now for what had happened?
Hold up, back that up.
Under-
Colin Powell and Cheney,
Colin
and
Powell and Cheney.
they did use
And
emails.
she
They
apologized.
did use, but Colin Powell and Cheney did use emails. Now, I'm just taking you back to the point where you said
Right.
men didn't do this, but they did.
I'm
However,
not saying men, I'm saying us.
us,
Us as
Women?
administration,
Or administrative?
as administration,
Okay, go
as
ahead.
presidencies, as government.
Okay.
Before it was secure, we were doing that.
Okay.
Now, we've
And that
moved
was her
forward.
defense.
And now,
That was Hillary Clinton's actual defense. That's what she said. She said, as a result of me not knowing, I've been using my personal server. It was not brought to my attention that I had to secure the
No one's
emails.
talking about the emails that disappeared under Bush and
No,
Cheney.
granted. No, they were doing something better. They said Bush should be impeached. They said he should be brought back for war crimes. And when they started saying that, immediately they got Bush out of Dodge. Don't say they wasn't saying it. They was trying to actually charge Bush
But
for
nobody
war
did.
crimes.
But nobody did.
But it was an attempt to do so.
Nobody
It wasn't successful.
How does she get?
It wasn't successful.
How
They
does she
did
get
attempt to do
penalized
so.
harder?
Huh?
How does she get penalized harder?
Because just like you said, let's get the pros and the cons. She's a female, and at the time she's in a much better position. She was in a much better position to do something in this country that they did not want to have nothing to do with. She's running for the presidency of the United States of America, which means she's under a better scrutiny than before. So you can't take that away from that.
But that's the point.
That makes you more.
That's
That
the
makes you
point.
more.
But that is the point. As a woman, you're under scrutiny more so than any man. Any man when you're in a higher position.
Okay.
So the fact that she's not in jail right now, you think everybody and their grandmother's not riding up her ass to try to find something
To put her in jail?
Absolutely. Everyone is looking to find something to put her in jail. The fact that no one, not even the Russians, have been able to come up with anything. Women work harder.
Yeah, Putin. You heard that, Putin? Yeah.
And we have to be we have to be so much better than men to move forward. The fact that she has not had a stain on her, that's a credit to who we are as women in this industry and doing everything that we need to do in this country against every single male. And that includes black males. Because when she should have had the nomination way back in the day. You know what? The only reason that she didn't and Obama got it was because she had a skirt.
She had a
And
skirt.
he was a man.
So we gonna check.
So the fact, no. Let me finish my thought.
Okay,
Let me
finish your thought.
my
Finish your thought. Finish your
The
thought.
fact that she has had to work as hard as she had to get where she is and hasn't had the success, it's not because she's not smart enough and she doesn't work hard enough. It's because she's in a skirt and she has to deal with the men who've been just chasing after her, looking to drag her down and pull her back. And not that I'm like all about Hillary, because I really do believe that she's had, she's had her stains, but not the way that men have. If she was a man,
Hold on. That's enough. Wait. We dealt with that already. So we're gonna deal with the women's lib part first. We're gonna start there.
It's not about
Hillary has acquired the following in her career. She's a lawyer, not just any female walking the streets. That's one. She was successful at that. Nobody denied that from her.
How many people at Harvard? How many women at Harvard when she was in Harvard?
Wait.
How many
Because
women?
you playing the woman card, so we're gonna clear that up real quick.
not
So
playing
as a
woman's
woman,
card.
she was a Harvard educated professor.
She worked hard.
Hold up. She was still a
worked
professor.
harder.
Twice she became the first. What they call it? Women. The first lady. And mind you, she did it with grace until her own husband put her in the doghouse. However, she even took care of that.
Why is she being smeared by her husband?
Wait,
Oh my God!
And listen, I'm just giving you the facts. What
is the fact?
You want to
What
deal
is
with the
the
facts.
fact? That her husband is a lying
Nobody's
dog?
not taking nothing from her because
She stayed with her husband.
Listen, ladies, nobody's not
Ladies,
taking these things
ladies.
away from her. But what
Okay.
you need to understand is that these are the things that did occur. It did happen.
And if it was,
So
if it
the
was,
way that
if it
Hillary
was the
dealt with
wife,
it, the way
if
that
it
Hillary
was
dealt with it,
Trump's wife,
she
would
did it with
anybody
grace,
care?
which nobody took away from her.
If
She
it
did
was
that with
Trump,
grace.
if it was Melania, would anybody care?
She went one step further. She did not allow that to prevent her from doing her. She still came along and became the Secretary of
so
State.
She did her, but
She
everybody
became the
still has to
Secretary
hear
of
about
State.
the Monica
Nobody took that
Lewinsky.
away from her neither. So Hillary
Why
has
do we
had
have to hear
Hillary has had one success after the next, and nobody really attempted to take these things away from Hillary, and they still don't. However, now let's look at all of Hillary's negatives. Let's start with her supporting the Criminal Act. She supported her husband's bill outright. Then when she found out that she supported it and she was wrong, she tried to deny it. That was her first big major lie. So when she got to that lie and the people confronted her about that lie, she went further in on her lie. So we're not taking nothing from Hillary outside of what Hillary took from herself. So let's be realistic about Hillary and Hillary's disposition. Now, here you have the propaganda, CNN, America, selling out the people once again, NBC2, because now Hillary Clinton was put up there to keep Bernie Sanders from being where he should have been. But let's not be rude to Hillary. Again, let's respect
And what
Hillary.
has Bernie said? What has Bernie said?
I didn't object on you one time, miss. I'll let you know. I didn't say no objections at all. No, I didn't. I let her say her piece. But now we get to the bleeding
I'll
gravy.
just stand here quietly like a good
Bernie
little
Sanders.
Tell me when I
Bernie Sanders, oh, no problem. Bernie Sanders basically came up with some real ideas to deal with our problems in this country. And when he did come up with those ideas, he created a movement all over the United States for those issues. And when those issues became a reality, Hillary Clinton and her crew basically downsided Bernie Sanders, and they stole the election from Bernie Sanders. It was a crime in itself. But we're not going to go to the fact that it was a crime on Bernie Sanders. It was a crime on American citizens. But moving forward, the Democrats, they band together and they supported Hillary Clinton. Even as she was a female, even as she was the head of the state, even as she was running for the office, they did not take that from Hillary. So now here we are. We're standing here waiting for Hillary Clinton to either win or lose. And if she becomes the president of the United States, what will Hillary do? How will Hillary treat the people? The first thing that Hillary has to do if she becomes president of the United States is repel the criminal act that her and her husband put into place. That's her first thing. Break down the judicial system.
Bro, they got nothing to say, man.
That's one.
I like you.
That's
I
one.
like you.
Not
I
two.
agree.
Two. The second thing that Hillary has to do is come. Not for the moment. Hillary Clinton has to come out to the public and then clarify clearly what happened in Benghazi.
Yes.
Clarify for the company clearly what she intends to do for the future as far as the Barack Obama care is concerned. She has a whole lot of issues that she has to come clean with. And she can't lie to the American people about where she want to go moving forward. So, first and foremost, let's get the facts. Now, let's look at Trump. Where is Trump?
Not here. He's in a fancy building on
Trump challenged the Trump challenged the challenge Trump. He challenged your status quo, and as a result, he got all the way to the dang primary, went through the primary, and now he's an elected official about to be the president of the United States. Now,
in the Hilton Hotel right now.
my position is this. Listen. My position with that is this right here. He's going to mess around and win the presidency because they made a boo-boo. And when he does, a lot of people are going to be really upset with the fact that they allowed this man to become president of the United States of America when he shouldn't have been nowhere near that.
Are you going to be upset?
He shouldn't have been nowhere near that. Hey, like I said before, it don't benefit me whether it's Hillary or it's Clinton. I mean, Hillary or it's Donald. Because at the end of the scenario, neither one of them have my best interests at hand. Neither one of them. So let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. That's why, again, we told the people before this happened, the black vote was not coming out. They was told this a couple of months ago. They didn't want to believe it. And the reason the black vote has not came out is because neither candidate has answered or addressed the Afro-Americans or, scratch that, the black concern. And they won't. They won't. And look at what I got around me. I got a bunch of foreigners. They still my people. This is the human race.
I'm not foreign.
This is the human race. Where are you from? Jersey?
California. New York. I'm at home. I'm right at home.
My point with that scenario is I got a bunch of citizens from the United States, however, none from landing right here in New York City. And where are all the New Yorkers that should be here now? Because they have turned off to the same reality that our elected officials, whether you want to accept it or not, and most of you political officials, you know me personally from Giuliani on down the line. You know exactly who I be. So why you dudes keep playing these games? At the end of this conversation, you now have lost your democratic situation. It's thrown to the wolves. This man is about to be president. And when he becomes president, you got to change the whole demographic. The Republicans went down and the Democrats went down, and they went down at the hands of an independent. Anybody can disagree?
Canadian citizen.
Can anybody disagree?
I'm really here.
Do anybody disagree?
Please take me back with you.
Do anybody disagree?
I don't.
Good education system, right? Good colleges.
Yeah.
It's clear. It is clear that we have a problem in America today when it comes to the democratic process. It's not the same no more. They have stolen the election. They have stolen our citizenship all over the United States. So yeah, you go vote, but you vote not for the president because the president has already been decided, and that's Donald Trump. And the truth is about an hour away. Don't be surprised. I'm gonna be standing right here. I'm waiting for it. Peace. I'm gonna be standing right here.